Good morning, R5 fam, and welcome back. I'm Bud, and thank you for tuning in to Living Life on the R5. It is a beautiful day out here on the farm, but today we're going to work on the Jeep because I have a huge issue every time we go on a road trip. Unless it's just myself, but if there's anyone else in the car, the problem I'm running into, you might have the same. Everyone needs my power cord. I'm trying to use the GPS, I'm trying to get to where we're going, but the argument with everyone else in the seat is who has the least amount of battery power, and they want my charger to fix the problem. Living life on the R5. Hello, JJ. For our project today, what we're going to install is a dual outlet in the back seat. I'll show you where in just a second. But what it does have is it has a 12-volt cigarette outlet, and it has two USB ports. I think this is going to be pretty fantastic. The tools we're going to need for the job, I think a 1-inch bit so we can drill out the holes, some wire crimpers, cutters, pliers, some T-taps so we can tap into the wire, maybe a Dremel if we run into an issue and we need to maybe make the hole a little bit better, and a screwdriver. Safety glasses, of course, and maybe some water because it's hot. Those of you that tuned into my last video to watch the rear seat delete, man, I'm sorry I became a sweaty mess. But we started this video a little earlier, so maybe it'll be half this sweaty. Let's go. The plan today is to add these outlets right here in this area, in this blank spot, right below the window control module in the rear seat. That way the guys in the back seat can stop complaining about their power and they can just charge right up and TikTok all day. To remove the back panel, we need to take these two screws off right here. They're T20s. T20 right there and right there. Once we take those off, we should be able to pop that back panel off. Now that we have the screws out, we should be able just to grab this, pull it straight back towards us with a nice firm snug pull. There is clips in here that hold it on, so let's find out. There's two wiring harnesses that we need to disconnect to get this off. Pull the red tab this way, push the button in, take that one out. This one here's just got a little tab right here on the tip. Just pull it out. Now we're free. Let's go work on it. Ultimately, for the design of this, I think I'm going to put these two right here in the center, facing one below the other. I like it this way, but I don't think that this provided housing is going to fit very good. See, it kind of sits off right above this rim, so I don't think that's a very good fit. Probably fit a little bit better right centered in this area right here. So the humidity today is back at 100 for sure. Let me turn this around where you guys can see and you can help me. I'm going to tape this guy right here in the middle. I'm going to mark it with my pencil. I'm going to mark the circles out and the drill holes. Then we're going to use our 1-inch wood bit. We're going to cut these holes out right here in the center. Once we do that, we're going to drop it in and go from there. All right, that's what we got. No fixing that one. All right. Still a little bit too big here for that to fit in. So I'm going to plug in my Dremel. Let's wallow that out. The Dremel took me a little longer than I thought it was going to take. Not going to lie, I was babying that thing. Sometimes I get a little nervous about cutting anything into my Jeep. But, hey, once you start, you start. You own it at that point. These are plastic, so I don't imagine they have to be too tight. But I'm going to snug them up a little bit. I got some rowdy folks that ride in my back seat. My kids. And they're grown. Check it out. Looks pretty good. Flap the doors open. Got USB and 12-volt right there. Let's go plug it back in. I got the panel just laying here on the ground for right now because we can't take another step until we get power to our USB and our 12-volt switch. What we're going to do is we're going to piggyback off of the power that runs to our window control switches. And there's a pink with yellow stripe wire right here. I'll zoom in and show you what that looks like best I can. And then there's a black wire right here. We're going to use the pink and yellow for our hot and our black for our ground. I don't know if you can see it very good, but right here, right there, this guy is pink with a yellow stripe on it. That's the one we're going to tap into for hot. Black is on the opposite side, right there. I put my T-tap onto our pink wire. Nothing's on in the vehicle right now, so there should be no power coming back this way. I'm going to use my pliers to close that clamp. All right, now that we have our negative and our positive, it is marked here on these little these units, a plus and a minus for each one. So we're going to make sure our plus goes to our plus, which is our positive, and our negative goes to our negative. Now these clamps feel pretty stout. Here we go. All right, everybody's in and on. Now let's just plug this guy back in to our switches. Let's button this thing back up and see how it turns out. Before we get too far, I'm gonna leave my cell phone right here. I got it plugged into our port. I don't want to button anything up until I make sure our power is running. So let me fire up this truck. You should see it power on if I did it right. And we're charging, look at that. Perfect. Tell you what, for $9 and some change, that upgrade was well worth it. It only took us 20 minutes, probably because you were out there helping me. But I tell you what, I'm super excited for all the people in the back seat. Now they don't have to use my charger. But guys, I have a new video coming out, and I don't want you to miss it. So if you haven't already, please subscribe below. And you can like this video if you did like it. If not, that's okay. But the new video coming out is going to discuss how I purchased most of my parts on my Jeep on Marketplace. And I saved a ton. I want you to be able to save more than me. So I want to tell you what I did and let you walk along those steps. But anyway, don't miss out, guys. Thank you for joining me today. And you guys have a great day.